to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cowboys and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Well, the Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
And he's looking good now. I mean, 5 touchdown passes in the last game. Okay, he threw a couple of interceptions. That's a little bit of a concern. But I remember a basketball coach telling me one time, he had a guy who averaged about 40 points a game, and he said the press got all over him because he didn't play much defense. He said he's averaging over 40 a game. The guy against him's not scoring that. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, and they got the win last week in that effort.
Even better. It's always best to clean up things after a win than after a loss.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Prescott to throw it. And that's complete to Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. Looking to throw. Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Cowboys are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They've tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So the Steelers make their way out, led by their 4th-year quarterback, picked up in the offseason from the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Past the 20. 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Cameron Hayward able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
An option handoff given to Harris. Powerful running. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Jalen Tolbert to target that time. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Steeler defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just third and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Prescott. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamal Agnew, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here we go, side.
A shotgun snap. Fields got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Agnew now to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense.
Now their last two drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. A first down carry by Elliott to about the 33-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, Elliott. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have... receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Sit high.
From the 50, here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here's Fields. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Fielded at the 20. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go. Set.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles can... Oh, they try a lateral on the return. Now the ball's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So we have reached halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
George Pickens,
40 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Play action now. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And they're going to speed things up here. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. Good.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Back to throw, Fields. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Pittsburgh. The Cowboys with a football, they'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers, 7 for 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A handoff left, Elliott. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. That is caught, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Prescott. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 57 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
From the gun, here's Fields. Touchdown! Pat Fryermuth from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
Here we go!
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Prescott off play action. He'll get this to Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Prescott from the gun. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They motion the running back out left. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 46.
Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Ready? Set.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They had to get it away from their end zone somewhat, but still a long way to go.
Had to start somewhere. That's probably the best outcome possible.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you've got to be careful here. You've got to ride the line of aggressiveness and caution because you want to go down and win the game. But you throw too many incompletions here, you give the other guys a chance to win it too.
Finding Watkins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. All eyes on Fields. Pickens on the slant, fighting his way through contact. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down 28-21, 55 seconds remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take 26.
Here's Dak. That's complete to Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
47.
To throw, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Dak. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Flush to...
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Wow, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, side.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
109 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. This is taken at about the 14. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I'll tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He had a minimal gain on 1st down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Harris, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's see.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Both offenses sputtering a little bit here in overtime, Charles, but give credit to the defenses and certainly credit to them on that last play. That is a huge interception.
I will absolutely do that. They deserve the credit because they forced a punt on the opening drive of overtime. You know no one wants to give up the ball in OT. And now you have them back out there knowing that it only takes a field goal to win this game. Big-time defensive plays being made.
Now what can Prescott do in the OT? Into the hands of Cooks. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Inside give to Elliott. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And again, it's Prescott into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Prescott now from the 50. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Prescott now. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. this, the very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often.